Hi guys, it's Richard at Plumbdog here. Just been called out to a property in Thornlie, Western Australia, and the customer is having issues with their hot water. The hot water is not very hot and it's really lost its pressure recently, so the first thing I noticed is that they've got a Rheem Stellar 360 installed, and if I take off the front panel on the Stellar just here, can I do it? I'm not sure I can do it one-handed. There we go. So in the front of the panel, just across here, is details about the system, like the model number, serial number, and what have you. And there's also the date of manufacturer. So you know this system was basically manufactured 3rd of July 2012, which makes it 8 years ago. And usually all systems are installed within 6 months of manufacture as well. So I would say that this system's been in place for probably 7.5 years or so. So basically there's no signs on it, there's no stickers, like service stickers from any plumbers saying anything's been done with it. So I would have to suggest that it's basically just been doing its job until this time. Now, on this system here, we can see this valve here is a tempering valve, which is a safety mixing valve to ensure that the temperature of the water doesn't exceed 50 degrees going into the house. So what happens is that the water outlet out the top mixes into the valve, and then the cold water feed at the bottom. So hot and cold mixed together, and then this is actually the feed into the house. Okay. Now you can see on this valve that it's all calcified, which is a very good sign that that valve has had its day and needs to be replaced. Now those valves aren't serviceable, and manufacturers actually advise that they should be replaced every 5 years. So what I'm going to do is just do a little bit more investigation while I'm here. So I'm pretty sure that's the fault for today. There's a couple of other checks that we do. One is that the water isolation valve here, does that turn off? Ooh, can you hear that rumbling? Can you hear that rumbling noise? That's a sign that the tank is overdue a major service. So I've done videos previously, which is how to do a major service on a hot water system, which is to replace the sacrificial anodes in the system and also do a tank flush. So go and have a look at those videos, and you can see how much of the magnesium anode residue comes out of the tanks. Well, that noise that you just heard there is that sign. So the bottom of this tank here will be full of magnesium residue from the broken down anodes and needs to be replaced. So so I'm going to go and see the customer and let him know what his options are, what I think should be done. So as I say, so that's isolation valve seems to be working okay. That's a good sign. We've got a cold relief valve here that we can pull, and that's working okay. And then there's a hot relief valve, which is the same here. That's working okay as well. Okay, so the valves on the system seem to be okay, apart from this tempering valve. And obviously the noise we've just heard means it needs its anodes replaced as well. So I'm just going to go and check the water pressure and the water temperature inside, which should be 50 degrees. So we'll see where it's at. As you can see there, the water pressure is not great in the laundry there, and the temperature is barely exceeding 43 degrees, which is quite cool. So you're allowed 50 degrees internally at the taps, and so that's 7 degrees lower. So that really is noticeable. That's 7 degrees. So there's definitely an issue there. So I'm just going to go to the client now and let them know what their options are, and we'll see what they want me to do. Okay, so I've been to see the client, given their options for a major service. Because this tank is actually a Stellar 360, you can see there's not much distance between the top of the tank and the eaves. So for this, we'd actually have to take out that full hot water system, like take it out of place, pull it out, and yeah, replace the anodes and do a full tank flush on it. That is not an option for the customer at this stage due to the cost. And so what they've asked me to do is if I can just replace this tempering valve. So by replacing this tempering valve, that should serve, as it should solve the issue with low pressure and also the temperature going in. So what I'm going to do is a blue top tempering valve is just a standard storage tempering valve. And with those, quite often it's actually a struggle to get up to 50 degrees inside at the taps because this is like heat loss. So from the pipe here, it's got a long way to go. It's by the time it gets to the taps, and in this case, I think the kitchen's the furthest outlet away. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to put in a high performance tempering valve, which is an orange top, and that gives us far greater tolerance to be able to increase the temperature. So by putting an orange top in, should solve the issue and should allow us to get the 50 degrees inside. Problem is, and what I've mentioned to the customer, is all of the anode residue that's inside the tank that needs flushing out, and there is no doubt what is stuck in the filters here. By just replacing this valve, that's not going to solve those issues. It's kind of just going to mask it. So will it get good pressure and good hot water temperature today? Yes. Will it last forever? No. So there's no guarantee on this work. So it's going to be good for today and tomorrow and hopefully for 2 or 3 years to come, but I doubt it. And ultimately the customer's aware that they need to do the major service and they're going to have to get saving up for that one. So, all right, well, I'll start my works and I'll let you know what I find, and then we'll see what the temperature and the pressure is like at the end. Okay, just a little warning. Disconnected the valve now, and even though the main water's off and the pressure has been removed, once I take this tempering valve off, all the boiling hot water out of this tank is going to start spraying everywhere. So please don't do this at home. I get burnt on a daily basis and I get paid to do it, right? Boiling hot water everywhere. This is going to be fun getting the new tempering valve in. Okay, so there we have it. The new valve's in. My hands are slightly burnt. Just reinforces the fact as well. I'm a real fan of sort of temperature safety devices like the tempering valves, because that water was really hot. It just burnt me. Now, I've got young kids myself, and they're at the age now where they go in the bathroom and turn the shower on themselves. They're 6 and 8, and yeah, they don't understand sort of scalding at this stage. So they just turn a tap on, just, that'll be right. And the whole point of these is that I'm going to set this now so that no more than 50 degrees will go inside the house, and 50 degrees is hot, but it won't burn you. It won't seriously scald you. Whereas that water that was just getting all over my hands just then, that's dangerous. So anyway, so what I need to do from here is remove the cap. I can loosen off the backing nut on here, and then by using this shape here, I can increase and decrease the temperature inside the house. So I'm just going to run in and out, test the water. I'm going to test that at the laundry to start with, and then just confirm it at the bathroom, where the requirement is that the water needs to be 50 at the bathroom. So I'm just going to set the temperature, so in and out, and yeah, and then we're done. Let's go, exactly 50 degrees. Woohoo! Just look at the pressure. Beautiful pressure coming out now. Perfect 50-degree temperature. So we've increased the temperature by 7 degrees for the customer. We've got the pressure. No need for me to adjust the temperature here. It's bang on 50. So put the cap back on. modern day tempering valves come with insulation, so I'll wrap the valve with the insulation and we're out of here. So just want to reinforce, so this is just a temporary fix. You could get a long time out of it, you might just get one night out of it, who knows. But yeah, we're doing what we can on budget today, and hopefully in the next few weeks the customer will get us back and do a major service on this tank, which it needs. So okay guys, thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one. Goodbye.